Hi, I'm Joe Wilkins. I want to talk to you about my book, The Skin Game, which is a very funny book. I was a young attorney just starting out here in Atlantic City, and I got a case from the public defender in which a band of heavyweights drove down from Newark to stick up an illegal card game that was going on at the corner of Kentucky and Arctic Avenue, which was the center of nightlife in Atlantic City at the time. Now, my guy, who looked a lot like Bill Cosby, was the guy who went into the store, the back of the storefront, with a shotgun, and another guy behind him with a pistol. And he went in there, and there's this crowded bunch of people playing cards, all of them hard cases. These were guys that all had guns, and they had done time for armed robbery themselves. So my guy went in, and he picked up his shotgun, and he said, you know, stick them up. He said, get your hands up against the wall. So most of them did, but one of them made a grab for the shotgun. And the shotgun went off. It blew out the light in the overhead light in the ceiling. And after it blew out the light, the lookout in the front room, realizing something was up, jumped up off the couch and ran for the police. But he ran right through the plate glass window and ran a block and a half to City Hall. And he basically said, as he ran in, he said, they're sticking up the skin game. And the desk sergeant picked up his dispatch mic and he said, calling all cars, they're sticking up the skin game. And according to the testimony, at least 5 cars responded, and nobody had ever given them an address. Now, when the trial came to pass, it lasted 5 weeks. It was at that time the longest criminal trial in Atlantic City's history. But when it went on, there were 26 victims who were testifying, the dealer was testifying, and 5 police officers were testifying. And out of all of that, including a shootout between the cops, the victims, and the robbers, where nobody got hit, when that was all over, my guy, who had been charged with 22 counts of armed robbery, was found not guilty of 11. And he was charged with possession of a pistol and a shotgun, and he was found not guilty of the shotgun, but guilty of the pistol. But the problem he had was that they found him at 4 in the morning, crouched in a trash can with the shotgun in one hand, a pistol in the other, and the loot between his feet. And as everybody knows, he was presumed innocent. And this was my first criminal client. Now, my kids got on me when I was writing other books, and they said, Dad, take a break and write about the skin game. It's just too funny. So I did. This is the book. It's available on Kindle, and you can visit my website at josephtwilkins.com and get it that way. It's a very funny book, and if you need a gift for your dad or your brother or somebody who's got a real sense of humor, this is the gift. The Skin Game and Other Atlantic City Capers. Thanks for listening.